You know it's all about the power. Adam Cole, baby. You know it's all about the power.
Boom! It's Wednesday. You know what that means. It's jam. Boom. Boom room. Coming at you live every Wednesday. It's the hottest show in fantasy football. And hey guys, we're going into week 5. I want to congratulate everyone. Everyone has finally picked up a win this season. Oh, my bad. Not everybody has picked up a win this season. I tried to do the seance. I've done candles. I prayed. I butchered a goat on the altar. I've done everything I possibly can. But tsunami, what's it like being a bottom dweller? I mean, we hear this phrase all in the off season: bottom dwellers, bottom dwellers, bottom dwellers. I've looked through the history books, and I think right now you are the only champion that has started the following year 0-4. I mean, you're still setting records, even in a losing way. So for that, I applaud you, big man. What do you do? I don't have that right, but you know what I mean. But hey, we're not here to just sulk on that off. Well, yeah, we are. We're gonna make fun of that probably the whole show. But hey, we want to get you some games first. Look, we want to start out with the Archangels versus the Booty Thieves. 3-1 against 2-2. Archangels 166. The Booties predicted at 139. Look. Derrick Henry, DJ Moore, wow. That's all you can say. So I'm going with the Archangels. 4-1, Booty. Hey, no shame. 2-3, you're doing your thing. We appreciate it. And then we go to the Freak Show versus Bolts. Rob, I know you want Josh back. I know you don't like, what you call it, romper room. I get it. I mean, if I spent 24 number 1 draft picks over the last 3 years that I've been in the league and you're still sitting at 1-3, I'd be upset too. I mean, I'd probably shave the beard. I mean, that's just me. That's what I would do. But we got a good one here, 168, 157. And once again, Rob, I don't like your matchups. And 2, I just don't like you because you're a Carolina fan. So I got you losing again. Freak Show going 4-1, Bolts 1-4. And then we got, this is amazing. The Toy Soldiers sitting at 3-1 versus Bucko Bruce sitting at 3-1. 2 of the most elite powerhouses this league has ever seen. Ed, I have tried for the last 2 days to make a deal with you, and you would not do it. And just for that, Ed, I'm not picking you. I want to, but I can't do it, so I'm going with Bucko Bruce. I think Brady against Miami's defense, Brady is just going to have a field day. It's not even going to be close. So I've got Bucko Bruce. Believe it or not, Bucko Bruce, my man, Big D, Darren, going to 4-1. Now let's go back to where I started. We talked about bottom dwellers. We talked about you got to make draft picks. You got to do this. I said it last week. Darren, you didn't do none of that. You stayed the course, my man. And for that, once again, big props, Big D. I got you going 4-1, but Ed, no slouch, 3-2. We appreciate it, but we got to go with Bucko. And then we go to what I would call the Thursday night game of the week. Joe Sleepers versus the Slim Reapers. Put them together, and yes, we are going to sleep. This is 1-3 versus 1-3, 150, 149. I'll write stuff down. You can see on my notes like little notes about each game. The only thing I can say about y'all's game is nobody cares. I like both of you guys. Nobody's really interested. Slim, I picked you to be my sleeper this year. You've underperformed. I think you can turn it around. But what do you say about this game other than I'm going with Slim Reapers? I don't know what y'all gonna do. Don't care. It's no big deal. It's gonna be there. And then that takes me to what I call my rivalry game. Me versus Tsunami. I talked about you earlier. Right now, I'm predicted to lose by like 50 points. Do you think I care? Nope. Not a bit. Tsunami projected to score 172 points. You predicted to score that for the last 4 weeks. I think you're averaging like 139, maybe 140, which is not bad. But it's our biggest game. You tell me I choose these games with my heart. I go with my gut. And once again, I will. Right now, Josh, I look at it like this. I sold the farm. I tried to go y'all's route of doing it by the draft, and it's got me 1-3. So I got rid of Swift, I got rid of Jamal Williams, I got rid of Claypool, I got rid of Jalen Waddle, I got rid of 2 draft picks for Christian, by God, McCaffrey. And if McCaffrey plays, Josh, he's going to bring such a spurt to my team, such a fire, such energy, then guess what? You will be So right now this game was a draw because I don't know where McCaffrey's going to land. And that takes us to what I consider the game of the week. My man, Prince John versus, believe it or not, this guy last year was the walking wounded. I mean, if you put a guy on his team, you put him on team hardware, you knew injuries were going to happen. I mean, Michael Thomas, Saquon Barkley, the Water Boy, Bobby Boucher, anybody. I mean, they went to team hardware, they knew it's a death sentence. It's like walking the green mile. But this year, somehow, my man is 4-0. And speaking of 4-0, I got my man, Team Hardware's general manager, Sean Hogan, sitting here beside of me. Just got off the golf course, looking fine. And let me tell you, Sean, before you go into your rant, because I know you got some stuff you want to say to the league, I am going to pick you going 5-0 because I think Dak Prescott against the New York Giants JV team has a monster game. I know I gave John a lot of pieces, but I think with Dak playing the way he is right now, that I have to give you the edge. Right now, CBS has John at 163, you went at 164, and I say you pull out the victory and you go 5-0. But Sean, for the last couple of weeks, you've been the highest point getter. You have beaten Tsunami now, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a row? We get it. I mean, what do you want to say to the people on the verge or probably going 5-0 this week? Did I fart?
Do you guys smell that? No, you don't. Only I smell that air up here. The air up on top. Not following all the buttholes that are above you in the rankings. Like Josh looking up through 11 people. I'm up here.
Clean air.
And it smells good. It smells good. I've got a healthy team finally. I mean, still got a couple hurt with Thomas and Jerry Jeudy. But my folks are doing their thing at Hardware International. We're pleased. We're pleased with what we've got and the product we put on the field each week.
As you should be.
John, very, very tough matchup, but I'm pretty confident. Last 2 weeks, highest point total. Exceeded both of my projections for the last couple, so it does look like it should be a close game, but look, that's why we put them on the field and play the game and everything else. So that's all I got to say, guys. The air is very nice up here on top.
Sean, if you had a prediction of where you were going in the league, do you see yourself winning it all this year? Don't be modest.
I have to be. I mean, I'm a realist. If
Time
nothing else.
out. I'm gonna cut you off right. We're boys, right?
Yeah,
I love you, Dad. You ain't never modest in a text thread. All right, you're never modest on a phone call.
That's why I got to be
video.
Look, I've got a good chance. I knew coming into the season I had the pieces as long as everybody stayed healthy. But everybody else has good teams. John, obviously Kenny. I mean, very good squads.
Don't forget Darren.
Darren, Archangels with Mike's good team.
Mike's good.
Look, I just named 5 teams. 5 teams that I think are playoff teams. That means there's one spot left for you guys to try to get in there and see what you can do.
It's not going to be me, which I'm fine with it. But, look, we're selling out, baby. We're going hardcore. That's all that matters. Don't you guys worry about me. We're good. We know what we're doing. Well, Sean, last words before we sign off because we're almost at the 10-minute mark and I know Ed has went to sleep. Any last words to the league?
Guys, it's nice up here.
It's nice up there. All right, guys, it's been your Wednesday edition of the our predictions. Good luck to everyone. Joe, Slim, Jared, y'all know I'm just speaking. Love you guys. Jared, I still got you winning this game. Much love. Peace out. Happy Wednesday.